Okay, this is another trend that I wish the car manufacturer would stop putting in a car, because it does nothing, or at the worst it's gonna make the car a little bit worse. Now I'm talking about the brake rotors or the brake disc. As you can see, this one here, it's a ventilated disc, like you can see in this part, but it has those holes, those perforation. Those are only for the looks, because from some reason people like it to see them, and they believe in their imagination that the car is gonna stop faster, or the brake disc is gonna cooler faster. So that's actually a lie. If you remove that material from the brake rotor, from the disc, you give them a less mass. That means you're gonna have more heat rapidly increasing in the brake disc, and as everybody knows, we have more heat in the brakes, the longer the brake distance is going to be, and it's going to fade actually pretty much, so you're not going to feel that pedal that much sharper. Now another one, look at this. They have those, do not be confused with the ventilated disc. Those are the ventilation between. You have pretty much two discs, and between them you have those bridges, let's say, when the air circulated inside them, and then the air is pushed out so you can cool the disc. But those perforation here, they do at the best nothing, and at the worst they're gonna make brake disc hit much faster than if they didn't have that one. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Those ridges here, like you can see, those indentations are for clearing actually the brake pads. Those are pretty much good, but you can see here there is no perforation, no holes, and it's still a ventilated disc. And you can see this one, you have those fine lines here. This rotor, this brake disc, it's machine calibrated, so it's gonna be very smooth. You're not gonna have some wobble when you press the brake pedal. Now this one, it's pretty much you're gonna find it in almost all the car, especially from the front axle, and from the rear is gonna be one slide, and from someone who have heavier cars you're gonna see pretty much the same ventilated disc. But this is how it's supposed to look like. If you look at the, let's say, Bentley or Rolls-Royce and the standard brakes, you're gonna see exactly this one type, because it works, it's better, it's I don't want to say it's cheap, but it's you don't need more than that. Now with the carbon ceramic one, a total different story. Like I said, still ventilated, but again, those holes are make it worse. They're just there for the show. They don't make any purpose whatsoever. It just, at the best, it's gonna increase, because you have to make another stage in the manufacturing process. So they're gonna pretty much increase the price. They're gonna make the rotor, let's say, a bit lighter, but not that much, and it's not worth it. I'm gonna show you why, and I'm gonna show you why this is true immediately. Now, like I said, look at this. We have those indentation. Those are for cleaning the pads. Those are good, but you're not gonna see perforation in those one. Look at this. Even another one. Look how great it looks like. Just, they're ventilated, very nice, no perforation. They look a clean, aesthetic look. Now, look at this Formula 1 brake disc. This is probably, I think, from the new generation. You're not gonna see holes. You're gonna have the ventilation, but never gonna see holes. And especially even in pretty much all the motorsport, you're not gonna see them, because, like I said, they make the braking experience not exactly way much worse, but at this level you're not gonna take any chances. So if you put those holes, you remove the material, the brake is get faster. Not, I want to say much. It's gonna get faster, harder than if you didn't have that one, and also increase the price of the brake disc, because you have to have another stage in the manufacturing process. So if you can avoid it, especially for the manufacturers, if they give you the choice, you should choose the one look like this, very smooth, clean. And if it's a machine one, even better, especially if you buy an aftermarket one. If it's a machine one, you're not gonna have any wobble in them. It's perfect. If you want those indentation from cleaning the parts, that's fine. You're gonna see that in pretty much in GT cars, in the racing. But a smooth, clean one is gonna make your car even better looking, in my opinion. Now the difference between the steel one, everybody knows, steel one are much heavier than the carbon ceramic one. They heat much, they cool much faster, the carbon ceramic one, than the steel one, and also they are much more expensive. The advantage that they have, I would say, they last much longer than a steel one. That's a good thing. I think one of those brakes is gonna be good for 400,000 kilometers. So they're gonna be, I don't know, like 300,000 miles. So the steel one, you're gonna have to replace it after 100 miles, 150, 60,000 kilometers. So 100,000 miles, that's pretty much the best we can do one of those. Not to mention, if you live on the coast, you're gonna have all that salt air pretty much sticking to those rotors, those brake discs. You're gonna pretty much damage them much faster. So yeah, this is what when I say the smooth ones are way much better than the perforated one, especially you can see in those ones in the cars that just pretty much they put them there for the looks. There is no way they're gonna make it a better experience. I mean, look at this one. This pretty much, I think it's an M car. It's pretty much almost the same car, and I pretty much hated how they look. Look at this. Looks much better than this one. I don't know why people prefer that, but the manufacturing pretty much they go with what people prefer to buy it. But this is another trend that's supposed to. I wish they would stop doing that, because they look much worse. They're getting even more expensive, and there is no advantage whatsoever there.